Today we shall be looking at fractions. We have looked at topics previously, and today we shall look at fractions. We looked at HCF, we looked at LCM. These are important topics that will help us to solve fractions without hitches. So today we shall be looking at fractions. First and foremost, what is a fraction? By definition, a fraction is part of a whole. Part of a whole. Now what I'm holding here is a sheet of paper. It is one page, one sheet of paper. If I decide to fold it and tear it into two parts, you will discover that one of these is part of one sheet of paper that was complete before I cut. So this is 1/2. It is a part of one whole sheet of paper, a part of one whole sheet of paper. So when we're talking about fractions, we are saying part of a whole. Sometimes you see an orange divided into 4 parts. If you take one part of it, you have to put one out of a whole orange that has been divided into 4 parts. They therefore say fractions are what? They are parts of a whole. Now, a fraction is written this way. We have, for example, let me say, for example, we have 2/5. A fraction majorly have 3 parts. 3 parts. Now, you will see that 2 is known as the numerator. This line here is known as the fraction bar. It can also be called V column. And 5 is the denominator. 5 is the denominator, 2 is the numerator. That line that separates the numerator and the denominator is called the fraction bar. It can be called V column. And the number below the line is known as the denominator. Of course, there are different types of fractions. I will quickly want us to run through this type of fractions for ease of understanding. Now, types of fractions. Types of fractions. For little children, 1, we have like fractions. Now, what are like fractions? These are fractions in which the denominators are the same. They don't have the same value, but they have the same denominators. Now, these are fractions that have the same denominator. Now, e.g., we have 2/7, 3/7, 4/7, 5/7, etc. You discover that all of them, their denominators are the same. So this type of fractions are known as what? Like fractions. All their denominators are the same. Another type of fraction that I would like to teach, I would like people to know is what? Same numerator fractions. There are some fractions that have the same numerators. Same numerator what? Fractions. These are fractions that have the same numerators. These are fractions that have the same numerators. For example, we have 2/5, we have 2/7, we have 2/9, we have 2/10, etc. So we discover that all their numerators are the same. 2, 2, 2, 2. They are called same numerator word fractions. We also have another type of fraction that is known as what? The proper word fraction. Proper fractions. these are fractions. They are fractions in which what? In which the numerator is smaller than the denominator. In this type of fractions, the numerator is smaller than the denominator. You see fractions such as 2 over 5, 3 over 4, 5 over 7. All these fractions are proper fractions. Why are they proper fractions? Because their numerators are smaller than their denominators. In this case, you call them what? Proper what? Fractions. It is very proper for an elephant to carry a rabbit. But when a rabbit carries an elephant, it is abnormal. So when a small number is being carried by a big number, it is a proper fraction. Another type of fraction we have is what? Is improper fraction. The markers are given in problem. Improper fractions. Now these are fractions. They are fractions in which the denominator is smaller. The denominator is bigger. The denominator is bigger. There are fractions in which the numerator is bigger. I mean the numerator in which is bigger than the denominator. They are reverse of proper fractions. Their numerators are bigger than their denominators. Now, for example, we have 5 over 2. You can see that the numerator is bigger than the denominator. And we have 10 over 3. Numerator bigger than the denominator. 11 over 4. Numerator bigger than the denominator. All fractions in which the numerator is bigger than the denominator are known as what? Improper what? Fractions. There is another type of fraction I would like us to look at. This one is known as mixed what? Fraction. Mixed fraction. Mixed fractions. What are mixed fractions? Mixed fractions are the combination of the whole number and the proper fraction. This is the combination of a proper of a whole number and the proper word fraction. Now examples we have, e.g. we have 2 whole number 1 over 5, 3 whole number 2 over 4, 7 whole number 3 over 8. It must be the combination of a whole number and a proper fraction, not the combination of a whole number and an improper fraction. You cannot write a mixed fraction like this 3 whole number 5 over 2. No. Why? Because this fraction is an improper fraction, and that can never be what a mixed fraction. It must be the combination of a whole number and a proper fraction, and I've told you what a proper fraction is already. So these are the types of fractions that we'll be looking at for the sake of today's lesson. Thank you.